Hello everybody. Sentry Safe sent me this portable pistol safe for review. This is model number PP1K. It comes with some warranty information and instructions. Only 3 steps. We'll cover this in a moment. It also comes with a 1/4 inch coated steel security cable here, approximately 30 inches long, and a set of access keys. Now this is not a quick access pistol safe. This is one that you would put in your vehicle, lock it up, store your firearms in it, and keep them safe. Another thing that I like about something like this is if you leave your firearm in your vehicle and you're traveling with even friends or family members or small children, and let's say you're tucking it underneath the seat of your car or something like that, they can gain access to it and an accident might happen, especially small children. So I would highly recommend looking into something like this to keep everyone safe. So with your access key, simply put it in, turn it. It'll pop up to a degree just so you can get your fingers on it and open it up and get to the inside. Now on either side here where my fingers are, there's a hole, and that is where you would insert this access cable. So you would simply loop it around some structure like so, stick it in the side, and when you close it, it will hold it in there. Now that's one thing I think they could improve on their design a bit, is once you open it up, this can come right out. There's nothing really securing it in there until you close the lid. So I think it would be nice if that was some way you could fasten that to either side internally, to where when you get in and out you don't have to worry about that coming out and not being secure. It's not a real big deal, but that's just something you guys should take into consideration. Each time you go to lock it and close it, make sure that cable is in place and secure when you close the safe. Okay? The locking mechanism up here is actually quite unique. There are 2 pieces of steel that will come this way when it closes, and then there's a piece that turns in. And there are 3 slots in the lid right here, so it has 3 points of engagement. So it makes this really pry resistant. So again, push it down, lock it, and there you go. It has a carry handle on the top of it right here that's webbed, a webbing, make it comfortable to carry. Seems to work just fine. It is lined internally with some very thick closed cell foam, approximately 7/8 of an inch on the top and the bottom. There is no foam around the perimeter on the inside on the vertical walls, but that shouldn't be such a big problem. Now what I'm going to do is bring in a few firearms here, just like I did on the other reviews. And this is a Ruger LC9 I'm going to put in here, just to kind of give you a scale up. Now the dimensions internally here are approximately 9.5 wide by 6 3/16 in this area right here. The depth is kind of subjective because this foam is compressible, and part of the reason why it's there is when you close the lid, it will compress down on your firearm and it won't be rattling all around. But what you'll notice here on the LC9, there's plenty of room for that, obviously. Let me go ahead and close it. And you can hear the LC9 is just kind of sliding around in there. It's not a big deal. It's just something that you should consider, because this particular weapon is so narrow, it's not wide enough to contact the foam. So if you're just putting it in there stationary and pulling it out, no big problem. But you just need to take that into consideration if you're going to hand carry it with a firearm in it, that, you know, it might be a problem for you. So now I'll bring in a Glock 17 Generation 4. Fits in there no problem with a secondary magazine. No big deal there. Again, if there's a light or something hanging off your rail, maybe a laser, you may have to put it in there specifically, or it may not fit. What I can say about this one is when I do close it, since the weapon's a lot wider, the magazine is moving around, but the weapon itself is stationary. So I like that if I was going to carry it. Now this is a 357 revolver here with about a 4-inch barrel on it. And this one has to be put in here very specifically. It has a very large grip on it. It will fit, just like so. And again, it's not sliding around in the case. Now I see these are available at Home Depot for $69.97. So I don't think that's an unrealistic price for safety, and like I said, if you're traveling in your car or something like that, you can secure your firearm in the car when it's unattended. And I really like the aspect of doing that in regards to not letting anybody get to your weapon. So all in all, I think it's a great product. The only thing that I do think that they should address or modify is when you put the cable lock in the side to where there's a mechanism that will hold it in there until you want it to come out. But outside of that, and paying mind and making sure that it is in there before you lock your weapon up and leave, I think it's a great product. So I hope this helps you guys out. Thanks for watching, and good luck.